I invite you to place one or two hands on the heart and to arrive with a moment of presence together with the power of 5 mindful breaths. May you wish wellness for yourself and everyone here. Inhale deeply Exhale completely. Blink your eyes and mobilize. Take a mindful minute to move where feels good, to move where feels unknown. What's 1 minute? It's your life. Have fun. Community breath in. Community breath out. Aight. Who do we got here? If you'd like to be acknowledged, please share in the chat. There's always a check-in because there's no me without you. The accountability of you showing up helps me show up when we both grow and glow together. This is the first live for over 2 weeks. I had an adventure in the Caribbean and Florida, but I'll get to that in a second when I do my check-in. See some familiar faces and names, and I am so honored that you're here to do nothing. I'm serious. But nothing looks different to a lot of us. So let's see. Dear Michelle. Hello, sweet soul sister and fierce. You're the blend of sweetness and ferociousness. Thank you, Katie. I wouldn't say it was restorative because cruise ships there's so much to do and then you have fear of missing out. It's like, get up, eat breakfast because you don't know what you'll find in port. And then Katie's in Atlanta, 3. You are where you are. Isolation. I wonder if that's shared in the light, like solitude, or if that's just describes. Thank you, Kat, for your donation and energy exchange. It reflects back tenfold. Hello, Cherry in Santa Monica. Meditation. May we hear our spirit family, our insight family, all these ideas. They may not be new, but they're here, they're relevant, boom, for you to be mindful of. Greetings again, Michelle. Not reading everything to get more into the flow. I'm so glad you're a 9. I know you work hard. Meditation, drawing, and puzzles. Yes, I've awakened to that over the past few months. Remember, meditation is not one thing. That's why I normalize mirrored movement. Drawing. There's many ways. Beautiful. Puzzles. Beautiful. Hey, Robin, Long Island. I was there in November. Why didn't we meet? It may be an annual thing. It's all good. So you're in bed to slow down. Isn't it a treat to go to bed earlier than you usually sleep? But you got to be mindful because if you're doing a bright screened activity, then you may not get to sleep. But I trust you're being mindful with low light. Some people believe don't do anything on your bed except for sexual expression and sleep because you attune that room to that task. So going to bed with a laptop, business emails, oh, no, 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 no. But live your life, have your experience. Jeff, do I know you? I'll never know any of you because we're all mysteries of the divine. Thank you. Some energy exchange from Jeff. I appreciate. Cusco, Peru, cat. Feeling pretty relaxed. I read something about Peru has some uprising. There's a lot of uprising with a lot of political, social things in the world. And it is the time. Sometimes there is that bit of chaos before collective consciousness shifts gears. Blessings. Haven't been there yet. Shall I be graced in this lifetime? May it be so. Carrie, you remembered. I got to meet Carrie in Fort Lauderdale. So I actually walk my talk. I've met over 10 or 12 people off this platform in person. I did. And I will show you. I trust Carrie won't be too bashful. This is me, Carrie, and Evelyn, yeah, in Fort Lauderdale Beach. We made what did we make? We made a sand drawing. So I do walk my talk. I believe in the virtual, it's convenient. But whenever the grace and that little bit of effort, sometimes it involves money. Flying, train, bus. I actually walk my talk because you're my mirror. I may be single right now. Love is a force. How will you demonstrate love? It can be felt in all the compassionate, kind ways. Such an honor to meet Carrie, and we actually did our dancing on the beach as well. Got to meet Michelle and Louise. Beautiful. We are family. Hey, Louise. Peace for all the Peruvians and all other unrests globally. Carrie stopping to smell the flowers. Beautiful yoga nidra, Louise. Yes. One day I'll actually do a formal training because I love it and I trust it'll be something I can provide. Nanika, what a beautiful name. You're also a teacher, psychology graduate. Beautiful. Wonderful. Greetings. Monica's first time, Santa Barbara. Welcome. Again, you showed up to do nothing. So hopefully you come back when I'm actually going to do something. Carol, you have returned, North Carolina. 2 breathing exercises, stretching, meditation. Awesome. Feeling fantabuloso. I like to add the O. Fantabuloso. Oh, Katie, thank you. We'll get back into the groove, especially when I go to El Salvador, because I will be focusing primarily on my wellness, my soul service, and creating some courses. But we'll always have our rituals here together. Time out to do nothing is good. Always was driven to do too much. Well, that's the intention of the live, Jeff. which I'll describe in a moment. Hello, Maggie. And Carrie's affirming our in-person meet. Awesome, I got through all the little check-ins. Thank you for sticking around. Katie is a layover in Atlanta. It's not, but I don't know how I'm leaving El Salvador. So I'm open to slowly making my way back to Canada for my mother's birthday. I have 3 months to play with. Oh, dear me, oh my, there's 68 people. Let's get to some quality programming. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. I'm Robert Halley. I'm a creative wellness coach that blends a 25-year performing arts career with my professional and personal studies in holistic health, yoga, coaching, mindfulness, and more. And I'm the founder of Withyin, whose vision is to make wellness more fun, more creative, to know that you can't get it wrong. And we can have more wisdom and impact together. So it's not a guru approach. I'm happy to be the light. But when we all show up in our vulnerability and share our stories, we are enriched. I am a settler in Toronto, Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and the Huron-Wendat people's traditional territory. But like you've heard, I enjoy zipping around the globe. So we will meet, shall there is desire and alignment and destiny to do so. I welcome you to slow down, do nothing, relax, and be. And I mean that. This live is a bit of an accountability for slowing down, doing nothing, relaxing, and practicing the art of being away from human doing. The thesis for this session is just because you have the capability to do something doesn't mean you have the capacity. That's where burnout comes in. We're in a culture of exhaustion. You think you're addicted to coffee? It might just be that you're tired. So there's certain things that help us to keep the story going, the circus going. That is your life. It's not easy to slow down, to do nothing, to relax, and to be. So let's hold space for each other. So doing nothing actually might be reading a book. It's the little things away from the tasks and the demands that you, your work, your family, your friends place on you. So it is a performance art. You'll see me dance, maybe massage, qigong, read a book, who knows? Let's just have this time together. And then if you stay till the end, we'll circle back. I do apologize for yesterday's cancellation. Sometimes you need to recover and have a vacation from your vacation, and that was me. You might hear it in my voice a bit. I did a lot. My heart is full, but I'm recovering from my vacation. And I sounded more nasally yesterday. But because we're just relaxing and doing nothing, I was like, okay, I can do this. Carolina needs to relax and do nothing and integrate and to be. My dancing sister. I do have a surprise during this live, though, and if you stick around, you'll know what it is. So, yeah, take care of each other. Wow. Steve said nothing is the first thing I've learned to do. Great. May you learn how to do nothing in a way that's empowering to still get things done. Well, let the games begin. You can, of course, chat with one another or really take that time to do nothing, which may be something, but just something that relaxes the nervous system, has you lose time. And I will circle back. When I do, maybe some of the things I do will inspire you. Ellen! All right. Enjoy your voyage where it takes you. I will open all the directions, northeast, south, west. Astral above, deep core of Mother Gaia below, and that sacred space within. To have that bridge from all this chitter chatter to an expanded space where there is no time, and we restore with all the rhymes and steps. Well, this art of nothing, first of all, words are slippery. So Ilana says reading a book should not be considered nothing. It's a good activity. So this theme of nothing is open to interpretation. I hear you. If we're being very precise with words, it's definitely not nothing. But the title of the live is Slow Down, Relax, Do Nothing, Be. So we're putting all that in the bowl of soup, and all those meanings are evoked to what is encouraged and invited. So thank you for clarifying. But reading a book may not always be on your agenda, or you get to it. But it's an activity to relax and to be. Okay, dear Jeff, since you've asked and I didn't step away from the screen yet with my own performance art of relaxation and nothingness, I'll share a few words. How to unwind to get to do nothing. I'll say two things. One comes from Swami Avetananda, who is a Himalayan yogi that I studied with a few months ago. And this whole concept of meditation, which can be considered a form of stillness, relaxation, and in some senses nothing, because you're not moving your body. His approach is, how can you even conceive to have a quiet mind or gaps between thoughts if you haven't expended some energy, shocked the nervous system, even the body in some way. So we used to do a lot of chanting, powerful chanting, and Kriya Yoga, where you repeat ha, har, har, har. It's the same thing like going for a long walk. I'm sure we've all experienced sleeping better when you do some form of physical activity. That's why sometimes sexual activity, whether alone or with other people, helps to relax the nervous system. And you're like, oh, I can relax now. But there's many ways to evoke the unwinding. So one approach is to expend some energy, even to yell or stretch or go for a long walk, or you can chant even for a minute. Just yell or laugh really loudly, even if it's fake. And then just let yourself drop into a meditation, into a drawing, whatever you choose to do. That's one approach. The second thing I will say is to be your own coach, teacher, parent, friend, and guide, and be like, yo, okay, I'm going to go to bed at 10:30. I need to review some blah, 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 blah. Or I need to clean the kitchen, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that'll take 45 minutes. I have 2 hours before bed. I will gift myself, I will give my permission to take these 30 minutes, even if I put an alarm clock on, these 30 minutes, I'm going to stretch intuitively on the floor. Give yourself permission, Jeff. We all got the same amount of time every day. Will you Tell yourself you are worthy to stop. And that's the ironic thing. There's studies. The 4-day week is more effective. The 6-day workday is more effective. The 4-day hour workday is more effective. Because when you focus, and you time block, boom, I'm going to get a walk here. Boom, I'm going to take a nap now. Boom, coffee with a friend. So you can be the more creative or the more analytical. That's all I will say for that. Let's see what happens with your expression of slowing down, doing nothing, relaxing, and being. Community breath in. Community breath out. Blink your eyes and mobilize. Ooh, yeah. Might as well go through the vowels. Breathe in. A, E, I, O, ooh, ay, ow, ay, ow, ay, ow, ay, ow, ay, ow. Mmm. Mmm. So yummy to slow down. What a social statement from this yang world of go, 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 do, 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 go, 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 do, 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 do. Oh, what a statement to stop, slow down, do nothing, relax, and be. To be honest, I didn't really want to stop. When you can get to that timeless space through your own version of meditation, sometimes it's when you cook. You're in nature, you're writing, you're drawing, you're dancing, you're hugging your pillow, dog, another human. There's that timeless realm, and it's so healing. When you release resistance, what happened? Would anyone like to share? I have a very powerful thing to share. So we're about to close, although I do have a bonus. But let's circle back. Ashley testified. So if you'd like, maybe just a number. How relaxed are you? What did you do? Was there any epiphanies that you'd like to share with your conscious family? So we do have a few shares. Louise was doodling away. Laura liked the hamaca paraguaya. This is my Salvadorian hammock. Satin spiderweb mesh. Can't find it in North America. Yeah, I may be able to mail some to you if you desire, since I'm going to that country. So Ashley has a beautiful testimony sitting in my bed. It's almost like a poem. Let me read it like so. Sitting in my bed, finding my calm, feeling grateful to be safe in my home with my family. My doing nothing has entailed me sitting in my bed by myself, eating C's chocolate from my son's school's fundraiser. My kind of person. Chocolate, whether you chomped down or let it melt, what a superfood. And food for thy soul. Awesome. Any other testimonies of relaxation? Well, my dear ones, maybe you're all hypnotized in the rest and digest zone. My powerful testimony is I landed on an airplane on Tuesday, 48 hours ago. And I guess I had some sinus congestion. So landing was not fun, probably the most painful landing. 30 minutes of ear pressure. I was getting my jaw going, but it still hurt so much. And when I landed, one ear was closed. And I tried everything, and it was still closed, and still closed, and still closed. Today I was outside for hours in the cold, windy weather. I was a fireman on a TV show. But it was still closed like 50%. But lo and behold, because I scheduled time to relax, slow down, do nothing, be. And I honored intuitive creativity. Would you believe that in that receptive state, not trying, not doing, my ear, this beautiful ear of mine, it opened. And it's interesting how we get used to the pressure, the accumulation, the tension, the stress. And you're like, oh, that's my new normal. And then all of a sudden, there's some pressure that's relieved. There's some stress that's gone. And you're like, whoa, life can actually be that beautiful, that much lighter. That's what it felt like. So I am basking in the gratitude of feeling good, lighter, clear, aligned, balanced. And who knows, maybe it was a breathing technique, or it was just all the little things I did. But if you were curious, it was Sitali Pranayam, breathing in through a curled tongue, like a straw. The fourth inhale cracked open my ear, and I thought it was complete. And then when I got to the 36th breath cycle, it opened even more, like a beautiful blossom. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you, Andrea. I'm so glad you loved it. Carrie, glad you took the invitation to surrender to stillness. My dear Insight family, again, I'm Robert Halley. This was creative. Ooh, I'm a creative wellness coach based out of Toronto, Canada. This was slow down, do nothing, relax, be. It's conscious accountability to relax a bit, to do those things that help your nervous system, to integrate. Who knows what will happen, right? After 2 days of a plugged ear, it opened. And it may be on a conscious level, subconscious or superconscious or unconscious. Again, our thesis is just because you have the capability, it doesn't mean you have the capacity. Louise knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, when you don't have your senses, taste, sight, smell, hearing, touch, and then it comes back. Oh, the glory of the gift of the sense. Now, before the bonus surprise, if you're new to my vibe, my facilitation, and you enjoyed it, feel free to stay connected. Bottom right corner, where it says live and I'm wearing a halo, you can add me as one of your teachers. I'm happy to be a guide. However, I sit in the circle with you in our global family. When I become your teacher, you'll get some notifications when new live events are happening, new meditations, talks, and you can also direct message me. Other than that, please join our circle, Rose Thorn Seed. Now that I'm back into the internet land, you're invited to share daily, weekly, or randomly. What are you celebrating? What was the beauty from the day? That's the rose. Thorn, what was your challenge? The pain in this duality of life. Seed, what did you nurture? What did you install? Hope, potential. We don't need more apps, more text groups, but if you would like to be a witness to others and to share yours, hear mine, look up Rose Thorn Seed in the groups and join us. Thank you for those that were able to donate. Remember, you can always listen to a talk or meditation in my profile, and that will help me create courses one day. As Marcus Fung says, you have an opportunity of reciprocity, even if it's some hearts, a simple thank you, well wishes for each other. May you honor the energy you were given, any sparks of inspiration. 1 mindful minute, and then the surprise. Community breath in. Community breath out. Thank you, Ellen. Andrea, I appreciate your affirmation. Words of affirmation are my love language. So thank you. Yeah. You know, we are colorless, bodiless, but at the same time, it's good to acknowledge who you are, your incarnated self. And I'm happy to bring my diversity to this sector. So the grand surprise, even though we're at 90 minutes, is we're going to do, an 8-minute meditation. Intuitive, poetic one. It's actually my favorite thing to do. So I was torn to cancel yesterday and I don't want to wait another week or so. So let's just have an experience. So if you're aware of powerful questions, you'll know that I have a bag of questions. And there's hundreds of questions inside. So the sixth person that puts an emoji in, you're going to pick our question. The sixth person, because that's the numerology of the day. December is 12. We're at the 15th, 2022. Add all those numbers up, you get 15, which is a 6. 1 plus 5. So if I haven't put you to sleep, the sixth person that puts an emoji in, we will have you select the question. You're all very cute, especially you, Carolina. You know the protocols. You can go again, but just give it a few breaths. Give people a chance. And that's the thing. I know what it's like to enjoy content but not want to deal with the screen. Don't worry. We all work through one another. So Carolina, even though she went twice, she took some mindful moments. Okay, Carolina, I'm going to use my right hand, divine feminine. Tell me when to stop for this reflective question. Okay. I have a question. And I will build a way for you to see it. I will be placing a question for us to reflect. Please use the chat, and you will help with the poetry and the intuition of where this question goes for a poetic meditation. It's all good, Sherry. You are where you are. It's enough. Hello, by the way. So again, you'll help me prompt the poetry by your words. Feel free to journal this question or sit in meditation. Just under 10 minutes. Let's see what comes out. Sound check. You can hear my voice all right with the audio. Sounds good. Here we go. What risk will I choose to take? What risk will I choose to take? What risk will I choose to take? When there's so many that I've been pondering. Every day I juggle between fear and love, my comfort zone, and opportunities of growth. There is a grand palette of opportunity. Many comfortable, and many vulnerable outside my circle, outside what I can predict. What risk will I choose to take? What a funny thing to make a conscious choice to potentially suffer, be uncomfortable, falter. I have heard many times that the next version of me is outside my comfort zone. Is it time? Is it time? How will I know? Is it time to take a risk? Is it time to choose something different? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and expecting a different result. So maybe it is time to make a choice, to take a risk for love, a risk with a habit change, for that health goal that I seem to be going on years with. I can make a choice. I can dance with the ripples of risk. I have skills. I have discernment. I have intuition. It's not like risk 1, me 0. No, I'm not starting from 0. For I have transferable skills. What risk will I choose to take? What risk will I choose to take? Part of me says the safest one, but that's the default of the nervous system, to fight or flight, to find safety. Maybe it's kind of like the first thought you have. Often the magic is in the second thought or the third thought. So maybe I'll choose to take the risk that It's not the most extreme, but not the most comfortable. Definitely one that I have some resistance to because there's an opportunity to blossom, bloom, be thrilled, activated, opened, illuminated, thrilled. The risk is the dynamite, the fire that will launch me into another direction to have a rendezvous with me and the mirrored universe. I want to feel alive. I've had all too many days, months, years of numbness with food, with stimulation, hiding in the shadows of other beings, places, people. I want to feel alive. I want my senses to be on fire, illuminated, connected, activated, to say I lived. When I take that last breath, I lived. I risked. I grew. I experienced. I danced. I cried. I laughed. I played. I loved. I risked. And I loved it. I fell. I rose. I risked. And I loved it. I cried. I laughed. I took a risk. And I loved it. I bring my breath with me, attuned to the wisdom of the now. I juggle with love and fear, and know that true attainment of my potential is the conscious awareness to choose and choose again, to my own pace, tempo, and rhythm. I dance with what is known as fate, destiny, and design. I risk, and I love it. To my own pace, with the grace and glory of what it is to be me versus me, not versus you. It's my pace to play and to decide and to choose the risk that I'll take. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I decide, I choose. And I'll know when, with the own sacred timing, to thrill and to heal and to have my breakthroughs. I feel empowered, and the empowerment allows a type of ease and grace to relax and not compare. I relax, and I'll know when to risk. Yes, 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 indeed. Community breath in. Community breath out. I'm Robert Halley, creative wellness visionary. Thank you for sharing time and space. It's time for my slumber. Thank you, Carrie, for helping prompt that poetic meditation. Usually there's more, but I know it's late and maybe I've hypnotized you. Good thing in your presence, you activated energetic thought. And I hope you enjoyed that poetic meditation on choosing when to risk that was created out of the ethers in this moment in time. If we're not connected, bottom right, you can add me as a teacher. Join the Rose Thorn Seed group. Check out withyin.ca. You can have a one-to-one laser coaching with me, a Zoom yoga class. There's many offerings. Sometimes the replays go to the YouTube, Withyin Creative Wellness. See you soon. As in less than 12 hours. Next live is 9 a.m. Friday, 9:15. And then Saturday morning, 8:30 Eastern Standard. Carrie, you stayed. Much love. Sweet dreams. Remember to share the love. You can wish each other well.
Bluetooth mode.
Good night. Godspeed.